Hey everyone, Zero and a Half, and welcome back to another video. World of Vision, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, where we have a look at what's new every Wednesday. Today, it's all about Jayden Summer as well as his Vision card, and on top of that, we also have a shared event with Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. We have a free Vision card that we'll have a look now, on top of some goodies thanks to Hiroki. So before we check the summons, let's have a look at those presents, and we have 4 pages worth of stuff, and I'm not going to complain. Lots of this stuff is going to be a lot of very helpful, and in case you don't see the Vision card, it's going to be at the very end over here. So friend or foe, we get the Vision card for free, but we need to build it, and that should be done via event, which we'll have a look shortly. Alright, after 1 million years of animations, we finally got there. So from here, we have more stuff. Okay. This is a lot of stuff that we need to go through, eh? Okay, let's have a look at what's in the summons, guys, and have fun. First thing we're presented with is a free banner, which should occur every day for the next 10 days. So why don't we do that first thing and see what's up? I have a couple of units and Vision cards missing. They'll be nice, but I am not pretending. And we have a brand new unit. Who's this? Whoa, there you go! Valentine Ildira on a free pool. Let's go! Good start, guys. Excellent. I am not complaining. I don't think I'll build her, but yeah, she's not gonna replace my home unit either, because I do like Esther quite a lot. Anyway, I am so happy that they put this banner first, because it used to be a bit of a trap banner in the past where they put this at the bottom of the list. So now I'm really happy to see this at the, well, let's say top of the list. So we will do this at the end of the video. We already started the video in a good notion, and we'll do this around the end, see how much we can get. Now, let's have a look at this standard banner with pity for Jayden. Summer seems to be a quite strong unit. I like that he has some crazy buffs, such as the fact that he can give him and his nearby party agility up, and then AP up by him for himself. That is crazy. That means that he doesn't need the Shiza belt or Lucius TMR, so he'll be quite self-sustainable. I believe that will be the first buff that he casts on himself. And in regards to that, you know, we do have a number of missile wind units already, so I believe that it'll synergize quite well with the current wind party. What I'm mostly scared about, though, is not only the fact that he seems to be a strong unit on his own, but that he has a very strong Vision card to support his kit, and also what I expected to be the ice missile meta in a couple of months. I think that this card will level the competition and maybe not make ice missile as strong as I thought. Now let's have a look at this Vision card and see what's the deal. So this Vision card 1 max will get your team wind unit missile attack resistance piercing rate up by 35, wind unit slash attack raise up by 10, and then wind unit acquired AP up by 50%. Pretty crazy. You can pair this with Carwell or even Lucia, and I can see this being pretty strong. Now, if you give this card to wind unit, they'll get mage up by 10%, and then missile attack resistance up by 10. And if you give this card specifically to Jayden Summer, he'll get missile attack up by 5 and area attack resistance up by 10. So seems that not only he's a good damage dealer, but this Vision card will make him a bit more tanky, more resistant, and yeah, in regards of getting damage from a distance, he'll be able to resist that a bit better. So I'm getting a bit concerned going against him, but also quite intriguing whether I should pull for him or not. I at least know that I will pull for the Vision card. It is a shame that there is no 2k paid, but it is what it is. There's a 5-step, which is probably what I'll do, maybe around the end of the video. In regards of further banners, if you've never had a summer unit, this is one way to go about it. I don't like this is a 6k paid. I think it should have been 2 or 6, but there is a reasoning as to why this is 6, and we'll have a look at it around the end of the video. Now we also have another step up summon. You can get one of these 2 in this banner and one of these 2s in this banner, and that makes sense. And I think that's quite expensive, but you do get at least let's confirm whether it's a 50% chance. Let's confirm whether it's a 50. Yes, so you do get a 50% chance of one or the other units. So you're kind of shit out of luck anyway, because Summer Lilith and Summer Kitona are not the best units. So it's a lot to gamble for 12,000 paid, you know? So I will probably stay away from this banner, to be honest. If you haven't had Summer LCRL, you can try your luck, at least for her. Summer Kilf is pretty strong as well now. But yeah, that's a lot to gamble, to be honest. Now, if you go further down, we do have this 2k paid with 80 Mind Spheres. I usually try to stay away from these unless you're really desperate to build him and get him going as soon as possible. And then we have Lasswell, which is featured because he got his MA2, and we'll explore that around the end of the video. Around that, nothing else that is really worth. Do remember about the guaranteed shards at the bottom, because those are easy to miss, especially with all the banners that we have this time around. Now, from here, let's go onto the mock shop. There's a couple of things that we want to have a look here. And as you can see, we have an Xfuse Universe medals, which is an exclusive event. It's a follow-up event of what we had a couple of, maybe a year ago, where Mont and Rain were visions. So this time around, we'll have Lasswell and Jayden. Jayden, very interesting enough, today has been dubbed by Hiroki himself as the protagonist of part 2. So that means in my head that whatever he's doing is justified because he's the main character of that part. So although we can be biased with the fact that we saw things from the Mont side of point of view, I think now Mont is actually considered the antagonist or a side antagonist. So very interesting psyche and narrative there, I must say. Anyway, let's not get too sidetracked. And from here, yeah, you'll be able to do the event where the Mind Flayer is the main enemy, and you have a couple of things that will allow you to build Jayden Summer, as you can see. Now, if you go further down, obviously this is nothing out of the ordinary. You can use whatever medals you get from summoning Jayden Summer and the Vision card to perhaps build whatever is Summer related. Now, from here, let's go onto the shop directly. And for the third time in a row, we have Pack H that has come back, which is pretty crazy, to be honest. I haven't seen Pack H come so often back to back, which can be good for those that are paid players, and not as good for those that are being tempted, let's say. Nonetheless, it's there, and we have some other packs that might be relevant to you if you want to build a specific summer unit. I'll stay away from all of these, obviously. Now, here I am a bit concerned not to see a guaranteed 10 pool ticket for Summer Jayden for 300 paid. Bit of a shame, to be honest. You're kind of locked out with this pack, which is 5,000 paid. So if you've gotten one package, you should be able to get it, but you only get 3 tickets rather than 5. It's kind of a discount, but not really when you look at it. Now, if you go into the free version of the shop, there's a lot of good stuff here. I do like that Hydro Pump Blaster Plus 5. We'll have a look at the stats a bit later in the video. But in regards of that, I'm also happy to see all of the summer units featured weapons as well. So that should expedite the growth and building of those units, if you're interested in using them now that they have their MA2. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary over here. So we'll go further down and we'll have a look at the feature shop, where you can get shards for the current summer units, as well as the vision card for Jayden over there. And you can try and build the summer units via this shop as well. Now, we also have a Lasswell feature shop. I can see that Typhon is there, and as well as Tetrasilphid, which can be considered good vision cards for Jayden in particular, and the Missile Wind, let's say, archetype team. Now, from here, we can go directly onto Farplane, and there's a couple of things to talk about here. First thing that you'll be presented is the Deeds of the Smoldering Summer Bullet. So over here, you'll be able to try Jayden Summer if you're thinking of pulling him, but you're not really sure about his skill set because we didn't have information about him before. Then we also have the exclusive event, which is going in tandem, in parallel with Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. They have their own version of of the Mind Flayer, and also their own rewards. We'll be able to build Friend or Foe, which is on paper a pretty good card. It gives elemental damage up, a bit of accuracy for 3 elements, and a bit of Mage as well. So pretty good. Here you also be able to craft and farm for these two pieces of equipment. One is the Hydro Pump Blaster, which is actually pretty crazy skills if you ask me. It gives missile attack up to Jayden Summer specifically. Then it has Spirit Piercing, Reaction Block, and Dexterity up. So pretty good card, pretty good gun. And then we've got this Jewel Belt. I am more inclined into going for the critical version. There is a Vital and evasion version, but if you have a lot of evasion, you might want to spec more onto the critical side of things. You have crit up by 10%, by 10, and on top of it, you also already have luck 20. So it's kind of a trade, you know, like you have equipment that gives you evasion, but you don't have equipment that gives you luck. So I would recommend going for a bit of extra crit, personally speaking. But then obviously it's up to you. You can go for the evasion. You won't be judged negatively about it. Okay, from here we can go on to figuring out what the MA2s for 5 characters this time around. So let's have a look at what we're getting this time. So Lasswell now will get, on top of, actually he gets an upgrade to what he had before, and now he gets increased HP 10% for all of his ice allies in the team, increased ice attack by 15, increased attack slash attack by 5, increased accuracy by 15, and increased slash attack resistance penetration by 40. That's pretty good. This is going to be a bit of a tank buster, so pretty happy about that. And grant falling effects upon hit for self, increased AP 10 when performing critical hit, which is pretty good. You know, like Lasswell is kind of a pretty much alternative version of a samurai, which makes sense for him to have dex focused or critical focused attack, which is why perhaps I was also reinforcing getting the Jewel Belt, the critical version. You can give it to him. He'll get that extra evasion with the luck and make him a bit more usable that way. Overall, I think that what he has is nothing doesn't blow my mind except for a slash attack resistance penetration innate. So that's something pretty scary, to be honest. It's gonna be very usable. And if you don't want to go down the ice missile meta, or you're not planning to pull for snow, you can put this guy in lieu of snow and then have Alaya and Eliza do the ranged attack for you. So it can be some sort of pseudo frontline tank for you with Mirage. So that's one way I would use him. Now, if you go Summer Lilith, she had, on top of the barrage upgrade and agility that she had, now she gets increased earth attack 15 for earth ally. Now she gets extra defense, but increased defense by 10, increased HP by 20%, agility by 10%, and innate range +1. And it will also increase the chance to apply mobilize by 25. I think this is pretty good if you're having a full missile team. Other than that, I wouldn't go out of my way to pull her or like try to build her specifically for her MA2, to be honest. We've seen that the investment is quite high. Now, moving on, we have Summer Kiton, and she'll get an upgrade to one of her skills, and then she'll get HP up by 10% for fire allies, increased fire attack 15 for fire allies, increased spirit by 5, single target resistance up by 10, increased AoE resistance by 15, and decrease attack skill activation time by 200. Not sure about this one. I don't see a specific specialization here. They just try to build her a bit better across all levels, let's say. So it doesn't really strike me. She's slightly better, but still wouldn't go out of my way to get her and build her. Although the Kotodama job has gotten good as well, and we'll have a look at what I think are the worthy upgrades. Now, Summer Kilfe, I think she's really good, and with the fact that Strider got upgraded as well, guys, this should be your second summer, well, let's say third summer unit to chase. So now, on top of what she had before, everything just gets improved by a little bit. Now she also gets luck up by 20%, which is gonna help her with accuracy. You can make her evasy if you put her in a team with Starlight Delenn and stuff like that. But and she can dodge, which is pretty good, but don't expect her to pull a miracle for you. Although I have seen a dodging Engelbert, which blew my mind. And lastly, we have Summer LCRL. On top of what she had before, I can see that she gets extra agility. She is a bit slow, although she's a tank, that could kind of make sense. And then she gets a mage up by 30% instead of 15. I do like that. And a bit more defense, which reinforces her defensive nature, let's say. Now, let's have a look at what jobs got upgraded this time around and what I think are the worthy jobs that are gonna be game-changing. So, from the Ranger job, Shadowbind now reduces reaction activation. This means that you don't necessarily need to give your Ranger activation block weapon like Cataract, but, you know, if you want to completely nullify reflex, this is one way of going. Just have Shadowbind and Cataract, and I don't think that Summer Elena, the Starlight Elena or Locke should be able to be any further issues for you, to be honest, or Cloud for that matter. Now, from the Strider job, which is what Summer Kilfa has, Twisted Shield Breaker now will remove Courage, and it sounded like it's going to be AoE as well. So, very good frontline damage dealing unit that will pretty much destroy any tank, especially with the MA2s that we've seen. Super happy about that. And Kotodama wielder will get Bursting Light, which is now a guaranteed hit, and I think that, you know, it still has a casting time. But here, the ultimate game breaker. His Unavailable Pain does not, it's now an instacast. So that's very good news for Starlight Elena. It means that on a mirror match between the two Starlight Elenas, that will have Unavailable Pain will win because it's an evade buster. So now she kind of has that role as well. And to me, it's freaking crazy. So you can now spec her for Mage on top of evasion as well, which is crazy. And Scholar now gets pretty much updates across all their skills, which make her more tanky. So, what is it? Pretty much it's ultra buffed normal Kilfe. That's pretty much it. It's an EX version of whatever Kilfe's job was. Now, I did mention that I was going to do a couple of pulls, and I'm inclined to do those. So, let's do the visual pulls first, and then see how we go in regards of what we can do. Hopefully, I do want to get Jayden. We'll see what we can do. All right, let's go and see how far we can get. Okay, so we got the maximum there. Super good. Seems like this is my lucky day. If you go down this road, got extra 30% there. Okay, that is heaps. That is a lot. Before I use my paid visual, this is actually a trap. You see, you can't even go there. We're gonna claim what I've used so far. I should be under unlimited. Okay, we have a fair bit of visual now. It wasn't the highest, but I hope to get close to 60,000 now. I mean, still at 10%, it's an extra pool, but if we could get close to 60, that'd be amazing. Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. It could have been worse, but pretty happy overall. So let's claim that. And then let's do some Jayden pools. Some Jayden Summer pools. I think I'm going to do the 9-step first. But first, I want to confirm whether you can pity him. So I don't have to go all... Oh. Yes. Is he part of this ticket? Yes, he is. Okay. So, beautiful thing. You can actually go to pity all the way with Jayden and get... an extra unit. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think actually that's the smartest way to go about this, but I'm not sure whether I should pull Summer Kiton or Summer Lilith. I'll leave the choice up to you. If you got up to this section of the video, I'll let you choose whether I should go for Kiton or Summer Lilith. If I go all the way to pity, if I stop below 50%, obviously I won't go all the way, and then I'll go for the vision card. All right, let's do this. Best of luck to me, I guess. So first we'll do the 9-step. I like what's in there. I should have enabled animations. But yeah. Okay, UR. We got a UR, that's good. I'm going to press OK and enable animations. All right, second pull. If I can get him here, I'm done. We do have one upgrade at the end. Kind of always like that, isn't it? But now that I've enabled animations, I don't know. I kind of got out of what could have been a really good pull there. I don't think he's gonna convert. He's gonna convert. Okay, another wind unit. So now we've got 2 wind UR units. The third one better be Jayden, Summer, right? Right? I hope so. Now, okay, another silver. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this. I don't think we'll get him. Again, Marlboro is a wind vision card. So I'm starting to get the feeling that we might get him, unless I'm getting baited really hard. Okay, gold book, guys. 2 possible chances of getting him. So I don't know. Probably, I think because I've held back so much, I think my luck is getting pretty good. But maybe I jinxed it now. Okay, guys, woo! Let's go. That was super cheap. That was super cheap. Incredible. All right, I'm happy. I just have to spend like 10,000 for the vision card now. Let's do the vision card. All right, is it another time? I got him twice. That is crazy. That is insane. Oh, I gotta screenshot this. This is insane. It was meant to be. All right. This is the same luck I had with gold beds. I did his 9-step and I got him like 5 times. That's incredible. All right, I'm happy. Let's get that vision card and then like, let's save for the next Glex. Where are we? So let's do the 5-step. Obviously, I need to spend some resources in building him, which is sucks, but okay. So I hope to spend less than 10,000. That's the hope. Okay, gold book. But that's a unit. So I've skipped a couple of units. I think you guys have been aware of that. So we have a conversion. I'm getting so many units. That's crazy. I'm not complaining. All those mog medals are going to be really useful for my EX units. Okay, and normal Ildir again. All right, we got URs, but we didn't get the vision card. Now let's go for the second pool. Silver book. Pretty happy. I hope that's gonna convert. Low chance of that happening though. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. I think I was gonna suffer more, to be honest, but can't complain. I guess that's what happens when you don't pull for a long time. You stay strong. But it seems that in this case, we might have to go to PD for the vision card, which kind of sucks. Gold book again, though. And we have one possible chance of getting the vision card that we're looking for. I don't have Chaos Odin and all the other, and anime and all those guys, so if this is one of those as well, I'm actually gonna be pretty happy. Yeah, let's go. Did it before pity, so I'm saving 2,000 paid, which is good. I can actually use that for something else. 2,000 free. And with that is all. Thank you very much, guys. This is like super ultra amazing luck. I wasn't ready. I actually didn't even think about pulling for him, but I still have a lot of stash for what's coming next, and I really hope that your luck is going to be close to mine. I don't want to brag, but it's going to be pretty hard for you to match it, so I hope that you have a similar luck to mine, especially if you're chasing him. And with that is all. Thank you so much. I look forward to catching you in the next video.